Hey everybody, this is Lord Luck back in the Aether Raids Keep for the final day of Light Season. And we have 2 matches to play today, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. Let's actually just make sure all the teams look good. Yep, everyone's looking all kitted out except for Joshua, because I had him set up for Loki's pawns. Let's see, that should be everyone. You can never be too careful when you're doing your prep work to make sure your units all look kitted out appropriately for Aether Raids. Nothing's worse than hopping in and realizing you have the wrong build. Okay, so it's the last day. We have 2 matches to play. We did get 2 successes in, which is great, so we won't be losing any more left. I've lost enough though from the 2 failures earlier in the week that I won't make tier 39, which is totally fine. I'll be really happy if I can just stay in tier 38. So I think before we turn to these rematch options, we're gonna just do a random. So let's go ahead and hop right into it and see what we get for our first match. So we're facing off against Angel. He's got a Yoon, +1 speed. Speed asset, double attack res bond, vantage. Interesting. I don't see that often on Yoon. Okay, so this is a Beast Dragon team. So they've got the +10/+10. They still. Ooh, wow. He's really invested. So it's got Gale Force, Swift Sparrow 3, Threaten Attack, Speed 3, Chill Defense. Interesting. It's probably for isolation, to protect the Racing maybe, since he's running Fury 4. It's not enough defense to stop Milla from isolating. Okay, plus speed Sothis at +2, plus speed Leanne, who gets super fast honestly with a plus speed boon. Wings of Mercy, I'll have to be careful about that. Air Orders. We have the Tabarn. Oh wow, also +10/+10. So this person really likes his birds. Their birds, my bad. Sturdy Impact, Chill Attack. Okay, pretty standard Tabarn build. And then we saw the Yoon already. And then the pods over here. So I'm thinking the move might be to bait from this side, because I think my Xane can handle these, because Tabarn doesn't get his auto follow up. Nisala is pretty fast, but I think if I put Joshua and Dagger behind him, I think he gets fast enough. Dagger will soak this, but that means that the speed buffs on Xane will have to come from Joshua. This is a really high level. Oh, these are both level 7, so my Milla is going to be taking that -8 to defenses. Okay, so let's think through this. Honestly, Claude's not a bad matchup. And I have Lucina, right? Yeah, so he's got the support. Because I'm wondering if he can just one-shot some of these units with his... What is he running? Moonbow? With his Moonbow. And he is running guard, so I don't have to worry about them getting off their Gale Force. Tabarn is a little bit scary, though. I don't know if he'll die. I guess I could calc it, but I am... Oh, there's also Vector, who definitely can take on these units. Okay. Well, what I'm thinking is I might do a double bait. So Tabarn's going to be able to reach to here, Nisala to here. Oh, he actually gets pretty fast, I'm just noticing. But I don't think it'll be fast enough to stop Xane from doubling and killing, since he doesn't really have resistance. Because what I could do is double bait with Dagger here and Xane here. Because Dagger will be getting really fast since she'll be soaking this bright shrine. It's a tongue twister. But I could also just play it safe and not go for that. The thing about Naesala is he will get danced. Wait, I can just isolate the Leanne actually. And then... Well, if Naesala comes to here, he can get danced, but he'll have to move around the Xane if I place Xane here. I can do Xane here. Yeah, they also... don't really have a way to... I guess if I place Joshua here... then he's safe, and then, you know, maybe you can attack into him, but that's a good thing, so we can take her out. Who do we want to leave for last? Probably Sothis. Definitely Sothis, actually, since she's the only, you know, one range attacking unit with 2 move, compared to these units, which all have bigger ranges. So yeah, we'll want to save Sothis for last. We'll probably bait her out through the right side, and then we'll just use air to move up through the left and get those pots. So yeah, I'm thinking we can use Xane to tank this on the left. We'll just have to make sure we get everyone over to the left side so that Naesala, once he gets danced, because I can't only isolate both dancers, so once he gets danced, I want to make sure he doesn't come around. Actually, how much move will he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if I place Xane here. So yeah, he'll be fine. Or the other units will be fine rather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, did I say I was placing Xane here or here? I have to put him here. And then Joshua goes here. And then I guess I can use Peony here. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. I have confidence that Xane and Joshua will come through with the power of friendship or love or whatever you want to call it. Okay. So, yes, Mel has to go here to get the isolation on Leanne. Okay, we're gonna want to get the, or actually, to make sure that Milla soaks this, we want to give her the Fortify res too. So we'll place Pina between Milla and Joshua so they both get those buffs. And I guess what we'll do here is Xane moves over. Peony dances. Xane moves to this position. Joshua can actually teleport behind Peony, swap in. And yeah, I guess we just move Dagger over here, and then we can repo her with air to get her out of the way. Let's think through that one more. Oh wait, where did Mill end up going? I didn't even... Okay, so let me just double check. He's also gonna move down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll be able to go as far as Peony's position, so... Actually, hold on. If Naesala moves all the way down, Reeson won't be able to dance him. Only Leanne would be able to. So the only way for Naesala to be able to get danced would be if he moved 1, 2, 3 down to where this bolt trap is. 1, 2, 3. And if he moves here, then he can't come all the way down to Peony's spot. So I'm actually not too worried about him being able to reach. Okay, so yeah, I think what we do is we put Xane. What level is this? Level 8, max level. Unfortunately, Joshua has just enough HP to avoid that. Okay, so we move Xane up, dance, swap with Joshua. Xane moves here. And then I think we can just move these units over to the left side and they should be safe. I think, yeah, Dagger goes and repos Milla. Yeah, I think they should be fine. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Make sure combat animations are on. Okay, Xane moves here.
Maybe this way.
Peony dances.
I bestow my blessing.
Yeah, Xane moves here. I'm gonna swap Joshua in that way. Zane's getting the max buffs. He's also getting the drive from Peony. And then I think here what we do is we can repo Milla. We can actually move Milla down. And then we can repo Dagger out with air. Or I guess I could put Milla here. There's really no harm, since they don't really have any range units that would be able to reach. And I think she still gives defensive buffs even after soaking the Bright Trend, but she's also going to get panic. So I mean, she might not be giving any buffs, but there's no harm in keeping her here, since no one should be able to reach. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll repo Dagger out of the way. And this tub barn should go down. Yeah, okay. I love seeing all those buffs on Xane. It's just so nutty. Okay, he heals a little bit with the noontime, and I do have the healing tower, so he'll heal the rest of that back. Yeah, okay, and then Isala. Ooh, he doubles. Does he kill? Yeah, he kills. I don't have any damage reduction. Dang, he's faster than I was expecting.
The night's still young.
Should we take this? Killian moves down. Doesn't do anything though to Milla. This should have been an easy match, but I'm actually surprised at how fast Nisala got there. I knew he was max invested with Subsparrow, but even still. Oh, you know what? I probably forgot to account for the home beast. I think I just missed that. Yeah, he does get pretty fast. What to do? We could definitely clean this up. Like we could still easily beat this team. Okay, the question is, do we want to take the win, keeping in mind that we'll lose some lift? Well, I already can't make tier 39. I do still have 4 escape ladders, but on the last day of Aether raids, it is definitely a gamble. If I don't take this win, I could end up fighting against some pretty monstrous teams. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep playing this out, and if we can cleanly get the 2 pots to make sure we get the next match going, then I may just take this. I prefer not to, but I think since it's pretty clean to take this, we might just go for it. How would we do so? Yeah, I think what we do is we just bait. So I think we take out Nisala. We can move Peony down and dance air. We can repo Peony back and then take out Leanne with the air. And then Joshua can bait Racin, and then we'll leave these 2 for the next turn. So let's go ahead and run that play. So we'll take out Nisala. I'm a little bit bummed that Xane got outsped. I didn't even calc to see how close that was. But, you know, it happens. Since I can't make tier 39 anyway, and it's pretty easy at this point to stay in tier 38, I think I'm fine just
I bestow my blessing.
getting this win and losing that little bit of lift from having lost a unit. Okay, we'll move Milla. We'll move Milla down, and we'll put Joshua here. So he'll bait a racing and he gets the column buffs from Peony. Okay, and that's a clean KO. Awesome. Okay, and now it's just about getting the pots, really. So we can
Yes, caress.
move air here. Take that out. We can dance her.
This way. Yes.
Move her up.
Got it.
And we can just kind of stay
Like this.
safe until the next turn. Is then I'm going to move up to go for air. No. Okay, but the reap happens. Okay, so we can take out this pot. Yeah, I've decided I'm just gonna take this win because I think I can do so easily if I just bait with... Yeah, I think if I just bait with Joshua. Okay, so I think I'll move Milla down.
If you say
And this
so.
way I can give buffs.
This way.
Do I have... Okay, I think I have some kind of animations off. Playing on a different device than I usually do, so I think the settings are different, but no matter. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we're good here. We got the pots. We unfortunately lost Xane, but I think we're just gonna go with it because, you know, we can clap these units pretty easily with Joshua. So let's go ahead and turn, and we should just be done with this match. We are gonna eat a Sirius. I think she's pre-charged,
Prepare yourself.
but it shouldn't do too much. Yeah, we heal that right back with our soul, and Yoon probably can't do anything. No. So down goes Yoon. It is unfortunate we lost to Xane, but since I was able to get those pots really cleanly, and I do need them to be able to do my next match, we just take this. All right. Love to see the investment on those birds, Angel. Pretty cool team. Okay, so now we're up to tier 37. We have enough to do one more match, which we need to hit tier 38. So yeah, I think we just jump right in. Okay. So I see a +1 Brammy, plus attack with attack, defense, push. Well, normal, his default kit, and then death blow. So he's going to be hitting for a lot of damage. Ooh, is this a double? Yeah, double save team with Edelgard. What a beast of a match this is going to be. Okay, they have the Yoon. She's running double fortress res with sabotage res and casting. So yeah, they're really debuffing. They have the bright shrine, so dagger's gonna soak that. Okay, they've got the leaf +1 with sturdy blow 2 for the seal. He's got a defense boon. They have the Henriette plus speed minus HP, so could be worse for sure. And they're stacking distant defense. And then they have the Gustav, who's their near saver, stacking close defense. Okay. And then let's check out this Edelgard again. So she's plus res with Mystic Boost. So this is really scary. Do I have a dedicated Edelgard counter? I haven't really encountered, honestly, that many fallen Edelgards this season. I run who is it, Cecilia, on my Astra, and she's taken out fallen Edelgards without too much issue. But on this team, it's a little bit tricky. Or in this season, rather. Yeah, I wonder if tanking with Xane is still my best bet here, since he does have the null follow-up. But from where would I do that? Probably from here, honestly, and just let them come down. What I'm a little bit worried about is running out of time and not being able to take out this Edelgard, which is a very real possibility. I don't need the pots. They are easy to get here, but I don't need them, so I'm not gonna spend my time going for them. Okay, let's think about this. Oh, they don't have a dancer, which is interesting. They're really, I think, just counting on these units to be able to stall with their tankiness. Okay. Well, I know if I park Xane here, Xane can take out Leaf without too much issue. And the nice thing is that he heals back. The unfortunate thing is that I think they'll just draw back, and if that's the case, then they'll just kind of maintain their position. So I'll still have to go in. But once I can take Leaf out, I think Xane can move in and kind of tank from this tile. Although they do have the healing tower. And it's max level, I believe. 45 heal. So I can't really just sit here and tank these units. Although once Leaf is taken out, I could bring in Joshua and see if he can do anything. If he assumes this defense position, the defense tile. I'm wondering if the move is to have Joshua here and maybe smite Xane in with Milla from this column or this lane here. Take out the healing tower. Let Edelgard move in. Because once she's moved in adjacent to any of these units, she won't be able to transform. And then we can kind of just figure it out from there. Yeah, that might be the best thing to do. There's a tactics room there, which I'm going to have to watch out for. But I think we're going to go with the Xane team. Xane is not a dedicated counter to Fallen Edelgard, and he might actually really struggle to even dent her. But yeah, I just, on this season, I don't have a dedicated counter. Not yet, at least. I might have to bring in, I don't know, Bowie or somebody who can take her out. Maybe even Ground Raven. I'll put it on my +10 Nino, who hasn't seen Aether raids in forever. But okay, to get this started, I think what we're gonna have to do, I'm also realizing I could isolate units if I don't want them to draw back, if I want to just be able to bait from lower down. But even still, I kind of like the strategy of taking out the healing tower so they don't have any healing on board, and then allowing the Edelgard to move in so that I can kind of take her out when she's untransformed and doesn't have the armored stride active. But this is definitely going to be a tricky match. Okay, so let's see. If we want to bait with Xane from here, then we'll want to have Milla close by as well as Joshua. Don't have any armor, so don't have to worry about that. There is a panic mender here, and then we know that the Bright Shrine is going to get soaked by a dagger. Okay, so I think what we'll do actually is isolate this lane and let them draw back, or prevent them from drawing back. Do I want to do that actually? Where would they go? They all have drawback, so yeah, I'm not actually sure who moves first. Well, I guess it'd be Gustav, and then he gets drawn back. Between these two, I'm not sure. Okay. Well, in any case, we'll put Xane here. And Joshua can come up here. Actually, is there... No, we don't want to break any of these structures. So we don't want Leaf to... Well, again, there's no dance. So if I'm baiting him, then he's definitely going to die to Xane. Okay. I think what we do is we put Xane here. We can break this, because I still think we're going to want to smite up that direction after. or later on. I don't know which turn exactly. And I think here we just... I feel so weird leaving this open with Leaf running around because I'm thinking about putting Peony there, but there is no dancer, so there's really nothing to worry about. And yeah, let's just, I don't know, break this. We don't really need to, but she's gonna get debuffed. I was gonna say Xane could get buffs from Dagger, but no, she's gonna be shrined, so she won't have anything to give. And let's see, I think we'll put, I think Aether can just go here. Okay, following turn, I'm thinking, well, I want to see how these units move. They're gonna move down. She's gonna be on the tile, I think. Yeah, I might have to then, on the next turn, prepare to get Xane up to take out this healing tower. And if I do put him up, then I'm going to want Joshua to be able to move in and take the tile so that he can get buffs. Let's just go ahead and put air there. And we'll end the turn. So Leaf should just suicide. Yeah. Okay, I actually forgot that Leaf would damage Henriette, and she's still in healing tower range, but I'm almost wondering if I can take her out somehow this turn. She is debuffed. Oh wait, does Crafty or Slick Fighter neutralize his penalties? So those debuffs don't actually matter. Okay, so she's getting a ton of res. 43, and then she gets the 8. She inflicts attack res -5, and then yeah, she's getting so much. I don't think we'll be able to take her out on player phase. I think we have to bait her. And even if we bait her, I'm not sure how successful that'd be. But the nice thing is that if we leave Xane here actually for this turn, what we can do is bait both Henriette and Brammy. Henriette's going to heal back, which is unfortunate. But the following turn, even if she doesn't die, if she's here, for example, if she takes any damage, she won't be able to heal back. So I think the best thing to do actually here is just continue to tank from this position and see what happens. I suppose what we could do is break this structure, since I'm not really worried about them moving through the tree. Since they don't have a dancer, it's not something they can do in one turn. So what we can do is break this, just in case we need to move up through the left side somehow. I'm actually comfortable to break this, I think, since they are going to move down. And I think I'll be able to take them out the following turn. I'm pretty sure Brammy... Actually, I don't know if Brammy gets KO'd. I think Henriette's going to move first, and I don't think she'll die. And then Brammy will be behind. Oh, well, they're both isolated still, so he won't be able to drop back. Okay, let's just break this. And
Death's caress.
if we want to give buffs to everybody, then we're going to want to dance somebody from below Peony, actually. I want to keep Peony in her current position so she can give the attack and speed. Well, Xane doesn't need the speed buff here, but I want the +3 attack. So I think we move air here,
Good morning.
dance her, So everyone's buffed. And
It will
Milla,
be done.
I'm wondering, is it actually better to isolate this lane now? Although, if I do still want to go for the healing tower break play to free the Edelgard, then I might want to allow them to continue drawing back.
Like this.
This is tricky. I'm worried about running out of turns. I know we're only on turn 2, but like it could be a whole situation where I have to lure the Edelgard down and test out the traps, and I don't even know if these traps are leveled up. But it does seem like they invest pretty heavily into their defense structure, so I think there is a solid chance that these are high enough level that the damage that she takes will be enough for me to take her out on the consecutive turns. Okay. Well, I think at this point all we can do really is just bait from here. I'm
Right, boss?
trying to think if there's a better position for Dagger to be in. Maybe for Pathfinder to be active, I guess. Yeah, I guess we can put her here. There's no harm in doing that. This is a tricky team because of the saves and the Edelgard, but it is nice that they don't have any dancers. So I can feel confident that if I put someone out of enemy range, they are going to stay out of enemy range. Okay.
Death's caress.
Air.
The glimmer of life.
I'm trying to think. Could I even snipe the healing? Well, no, I can't because I don't want this to go off prematurely. If this is the real trap, I might need it for Edelgard. So I'm actually going to leave.
Yes.
I think I just leave Air where she is.
Death's caress. The glimmer of life.
Or, you know, we'll put her here in case on the following turn we can use her to do any damage to these units. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and end turn, and we'll see how this bait goes. Oh, Xane barely misses the kill on Brammy. Which is okay, actually, because... Well, I was going to say we could use the air to take him out and then get the Savage below. But she'll still be in healing tower range, Henriette, so that won't matter. Okay, so she moves over, actually. Which, well, she's on the defensive tile. I'm actually curious.
Yes.
Yeah, so if we do... Oh, wait. Right, we can't take out the Brammy. Because, well,
Decided.
we could. It just wouldn't be with Xane.
Boo.
I suppose what we could do is break the structure now
Lucky
and kill Brammy with anybody, really. I guess we could use Dagger in case the Gale Force comes into play later, if we want to at least get the 2 cooldown.
heads or tails.
That might be more useful than charging Soul.
I bestow my blessing.
I could also use Milla to kill. And if I
Like
did use
this.
Milla... Oh, I'm actually glad also that I didn't isolate this lane and allowed them to draw back again, because it means that they are now both out of the near save range. I wasn't actually thinking about that, but that is an added benefit. Okay, so I guess my play here is...
It will be done.
Right, boss? Got him.
Yeah, I think I want to use Dagger.
Got him.
Oh, I'm actually thinking I can bait the Yoon now really nicely.
Decided.
I can actually bait everybody if I take out this Brammy with
Lucky man.
Joshua or with
I smell
Xane.
sweets. Heads or tails.
Because I was thinking if I use Joshua to come up here, even if this is the real trap, what I could do is dance from below. Actually, I could then move up here even to this spot, Because I can always just repo Peony back.
Heads or tails?
You know what? Let's go for it. Okay, it's the real trap. So they get gravitied. Now I think here the best thing to do is just dance Joshua. How does he do against? I'm sure he can't do. Oh, he actually does some damage, and then. Oh wow, that's actually pretty surprising too. He does a lot to Henriette. Well, is it surprising? She's really not a one-range tank, so I guess that's not surprising.
Heads or tails?
Well, what we could do is take out Brammy from here, repo Peony back, and then I think Joshua can just tank everybody. I will want somebody to be able to take this position. I mean, ideally it would be Xane. Is it actually better to leave Joshua where he is? And then what I could do is use Xane and swap. If I do start moving these units then, and I don't break the healing tower so the Edelgard can bunch up, then I am really relying on these towers. Or not towers, these bolt traps. Although I do have enough turns where I think I could bait her down. Activate a trap, and then using probably Xane, I could maybe try to take her out. Although if I take this spot here, it forces Henriette off of the defense tile,
Lucky me.
which is pretty major. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna take Brammy out from the defensive tile. And here, I think we just have to...
Right, boss?
The glimmer of life.
Oh wow, that's surprising too. She does quite a
I
bit of
smell
damage.
sweets.
If you say so.
Okay, so I want to get Peony out of the way. But I'm trying to think about the best way to do that. Because if we can find a way to get Xane up here...
Yes.
I smell sweets.
Like this.
I guess what we could do is use Milla, smite dagger to this spot. Xane will be able to move up to here. He might even be able to do some big damage on Gustav. And then we move dagger out of the way, or air out of the way. Someone repost Peony though.
It will be
You know what?
done.
Let's run that. So we'll smite. Now using Pathfinder, we can go in. What is he running? Crafty Fighter. So I don't get cooldown charge, which is fine. He will heal a lot of this back. Actually, does he heal all of it back? Yeah, he heals all of it back. So there's really no reason to initiate, I guess. Because in doing so... Well, actually, I guess the reason would be that I get the attack smoke. Although I'm not really worried about Yoon doing much. What I am worried about doing is charging up his Ignis. That's the reason I might not want to. But it will only be 2, which would bring him down to 1. And I think I could really easily take him out the next turn. But yeah, I guess there's just not a reason to initiate because he is going to heal it all back. It would really only be attack smoke. That's sort of the only benefit. So I think we just park Xane here.
Death's
And...
If you say so.
Okay. If we keep Dagger here, then it's easier to move Milla back over to the right side in case we need her.
Got 'em.
And then we can repo with air. Repo Peony back with air. Alternatively, we could move air upward. in case we need her for anything. If I can take out these units, these 3 units, the Yoon, Henriette, and Gustave, then it might actually be
Death's caress.
nice to go ahead and break the healing tower in the following turn. So let's actually put air here, and then we'll repo Peony back with dagger. Okay, so Gustave attacks into Xane
Scared ya?
and doesn't get taken out, but he's very low, which means it'll be really easy to take him out in the following turn. Yoon comes down. She is stacking res, so won't be able to take her out, but my res is high enough that I'm not taking any damage from this fight, which is lovely. Zane's getting that redemption from his last match where he got outsped by the Naysala. I really should have calced that. And then this is awesome. Josh was able to 1 round of the Henriette. So, okay, we're looking pretty good here. Because I think what we can do now is take out the healing tower to free the Edelgard. She'll be able to move to here. And I think from here I just really safely take out these units. And then I guess then begins the journey to get her down so that I can bolt trap her. I'm actually wondering, would it be better to have her move downward? The concern with that though is that she moves down here and then the following turn, if I don't bait her to the left, she'll end up on the bolt trap. She moves down too and then moves here. And if that's real trap, then now she's covering it, which gets messy. So let's see, if I break this and she moves here and then she moves down, which is ideal, because then I can test both traps in case the first one doesn't, isn't the real one. Okay, so I think what I do here is I take out Gustave. Actually, do I want to start charging any specials?
If you say so.
Like this.
I smell sweets.
We could charge the noontime. Honestly, the best thing to charge might be Air's Moonbow
It will
or
be
Milla's Bonfire, but I don't know if she's gonna see enough combat for that to happen. So let's actually use Air. Well, I do want to break that. Oh, I could use Xane to break that. So
Death's caress.
okay, let's charge the Moonbow. Don't know if it'll come into play, but you never know. It's better to be safe than sorry.
I smell sweets.
Okay, so Xane breaks this, and then I think Joshua can take out the... Oh, and I am still dodging the tactics room. Almost forgot about that, but luckily he's topped off on his HP.
Got 'em.
Heads or tails?
Although
Decided.
he's already 1 away from Soul, so maybe we'll use Dagger. I don't think Gale Force is going to come into play at all, but at least I get the cooldown. You never know. Could come in handy at some point.
Decided.
Okay, from here,
I
what
bestow
do we
my
do? We can break this to make some
Good morning.
space.
Ready.
And
Yes.
let's just get her back. We are gonna need to let her move in on us.
Heads or tails?
We're gonna keep the Bright Trident since it's actually a boon to Dagger, giving her buffs essentially. Panic Manor.
Decided.
Do we need to take it out? No, we don't need to. So we could just stick to the right side of the screen. Right side of the map, rather. Let's just allow her to start moving in. And we're gonna have to let her move 1 more turn. This is honestly very scary. But that's just how
This way.
Fallen Edelgard bonus week goes, I guess. I've only run into like 1 or 2 this week, and I think Zane's been able to take her down every time. through either the bolt traps or just preventing her from transforming or using Savage Blow, fighting the surrounding enemies. I found a way every time so far, and I'm confident that we can find a way this time as well. And I do want that redemption arc for Xane, since he did have that unfortunate death on the last battle. Okay, so what's the best way to move back and get in position? I guess what we're gonna want to do is use Dagger and Milla to test the traps, because I want to have Xane ready for combat.
Heads or tails?
And you know, this also gets tricky because when the traps go off, I don't want Xane to be in range. So maybe we actually have to get him back. We have still 3 turns, so we have some wiggle room. Not a whole lot, but some. Actually, I should have left Dagger in the middle. I think I swapped them,
Lucky me.
because then Air could have moved down and repoed him. But
Heads or
no
tails?
matter.
Got him.
Death's
Yeah, I think we'll
caress.
put Dagger here.
Glimmer of life. Good morning.
Repo Xane. Xane will still be in.
It
Who?
will
Which
be
do we
done.
think is real? I'm actually not sure. Maybe this one, to prevent people from just sitting on the defensive tiles. Because I don't know who would go up this way first to try and get Edelgard. I feel like you want to deal with her last. Well, actually, you think you want to deal with her last, but that ends up kind of biting you in the butt, considering she can transform and move through spaces when she's alone. So yeah, I'm not really sure which is the real one, but I think what we're gonna do,
This way.
just to be safe, I'm thinking what we could do is just get Xane out of the way of both traps. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, maybe we put him in the middle.
Like this.
And yeah, Milla's just gonna be needed to test the trap. Okay, moment of truth. We'll see if this works. If this pays
If you
off.
say so.
Yep,
I bestow my
dead.
blessing.
No damage.
Yes.
Ooh, this is so scary. Oh, she's running Noontime. I'm just noticing she's not running. She's not running Bonfire or Damaging Special. And, you know, if this is the real trap and I'm not able to take her out this turn, then I can always use Peony with Wings of Mercy and get people out of the way. So actually, let's test this one with Dagger.
It will be done.
Got him.
Let's test one of these with Dagger.
Right, boss.
Okay, that one's real. Oh, it's a 50.
I smell
Ooh, and Xane gets the kill. What a champ.
I bestow my
We can't even get this bot. Let's just get it for fun. For
Decided.
funsies. Okay,
Heads or tails?
Joshua moves up. He doesn't even need to, but you know, let's keep the buddies together. And yeah, that's it for Light Season. So, Fallen Edelgard's worst enemy is her own Bolt Trap, is what I've discovered this season. And that is the second match for today. So, you know, great defense setup. It really made me think there. That was a fun match. I'm glad I pulled through. I'm glad Xane got the redemption. Was a bummer that he got KO'd in the first map, but you know, that's okay. We're 3K for now, rank-wise. We made tier 38, that's all that matters. I wasn't going to be able to get to tier 39 anyway, since I had those two minus 40s on defense. So you know what, all things considered, I am pretty happy with my performance with Xane and Joshua, the dynamic duo, as you might call them. And I guess we'll just watch these two defense wins that came in since yesterday. So first team here, there's an Air, there's an Annette, which is pretty cool. I guess she's gonna do some rally things to get some people in. I see the Edelgard over here with no assist. I guess what assisting does she need to do when she can kind of just tank and destroy? And she's running Gale Force, so definitely a unit that's going to go on the offensive and probably try to take out my team or just pick them off on the player phase. Plumeria, and here's Plumeria, who I like hardly ever see, which is pretty cool. And then the Peony with no special, and you know, I guess she doesn't really see a whole lot of combat, so you know, whatever works for you. Okay, so okay, they start moving in with Edelgard, and you know, my units have the triangle attack and the orders now. So okay, after the rally, Peony's gonna be able to reach Edelgard and Dancer. Olivia takes a big hit, and Edelgard gets up her Gale Force, and it does enough damage now to take out the Olivia. Or now gets the Gale Force, because she gets the automatic second move. Interestingly, chooses to attack on Brammy, but leaves Peony in range. So that's not gonna go over well. Okay, Leaf here quadding. This insane damage is just, even without a special, he eats up that Edelgard, which is just insane. And now Lara Shell getting the plus 22 on attack and speed, able to one-shot the Peony. Brandmu moves in, and he has got the orders. That's why he's able to sort of just, I think he just kind of teleported in there. And survives the hit from Air and is able to take her out, which is awesome.
Comes to me.
And now that he's in Wings of Mercy range, Yoon comes down, and you see that 40 times 4, you know, 3 units in range. So she's getting the triangle attack, and she has the auto follow-up when there are debuffs. So 2 turns to 4, and now it's just their New Year's Plumeria. Their Sugar Plum. So she takes out my Yoon easily. And yeah, so the rally and then heal. Plumeria is flashed, so she can't retaliate, but she does have that close ward buff for res, and she's able to eat that round of combat from Brammy. And then Jan chooses to surrender. Sorry about that, Jan. I hope I didn't ruin your last day of the season, but pretty cool to see your Edelgard running the Gale Force strat. It does work well on her if you can pull it off, so it's pretty cool. I hope that you've had success with that in your other matches this season. Okay, and then now for the second win, this is a stacked team. This is a plus 10 with 5 Dragonflowers. Edelgard with plus attack, IV. They've got the plus 7 Dimitri with 5 Dragonflowers. Another attack IV. They're running Peony. Plus 2. Okay. And then they have the Sheeta. Okay, Sheeta's plus 6, 10 Dragonflowers. And S supported. But no Seal, which is unfortunate. This is a scary, scary unit, but she'd be even scarier with the Seal. Okay, Dagger and then Air. Okay, so honestly, I don't know. You know, I'd like to say I don't know how my team ended up beating, since they're so stacked and they just have so many merges on these really powerful units. But you know, I also don't want to sell my team short because they're pretty threatening. They do have the Bolt Tower here. So if they wanted to, they could just wait till turn 3 and then start initiating. The thing is that I'm pretty protected by these traps, and they don't really have ranged firepower. I guess they could use the Air if they wanted to initiate and do like a hit and run strat, but let's see what they did here. Okay, they just jump right in with Dimitri. Activate my Bolt Trap. They kill Brammy, and I don't know what they were thinking here, just leaving both Dimitri and Peony. Yeah, I'm really not sure what they were thinking, but La Rochelle's able to she quads Peony, but only needs 2 to kill. And then La Rochelle is just so ridiculous, especially with Blade Session. So every somebody moves or when Olivia dances, she just gets more and more attack and speed. And then Leaf comes down, and he's just gonna one shot this Edelgard, completely destroy her. And Yoon comes down. I think that was Wings of Mercy. And has the auto follow up. Or maybe it wasn't the auto follow up, because Dagger has her preference B skill. Oh, that was a double from Triangle Attack. That's awesome. Because she did need that to kill. And then Air takes out the Yoon pretty easily. And Sheeta comes in and takes out the Leaf. But with La Rochelle still on the board, and she still has the triangle attack here. So what can you do? So scary, that combo. That quad, the 33 times 4 is just... Oh, it's just too much. And then she gets danced, and she's not able to take out the air. Catcher's not in range, so she's not getting the attack. Oh, but the Miracle, she hits so many times that Miracle actually procs. I run Miracle, I've tried running it on so many healers through my Aether defense, and hardly ever see it get off, because usually healers just don't see enough action to get their Miracle off. But that was pretty awesome that she survives that. She does get taken out the following turn from that iceberg. But Olivia heals up. She's got Dagger Breaker. Not that she needs it here, but she would have the auto follow up if it were necessary. And that was the replay for this match with Skin. So really cool units that you have. Not sure exactly what you're planning with the first turn. Maybe you were banking on the Bull Trap not being real. I'm not. Well, yeah, I guess you needed it for the Peony to go in. Yeah, I guess you were probably just planning to leave Dimitri there and think he could tank. I'm really not sure. Maybe that was a misclick or something, but good try. Again, I hope that didn't ruin your season, your last day of the season rather. But that about wraps it up for Aether Raids for light season this week. So we'll be back again tomorrow once Astra Animate season starts, and I'll walk you through my teams, offense teams, and we'll see if we can get some defense replays in for that defense map, which is a pretty fun physic trap with Veronica. So yeah, well, that about wraps it up for today. So thanks for tuning in, and stay lucky, my friends. Have a good rest of your day.